So that's why we sit these longer retreats, and that's why we take care of ourselves, right? It's kind of like that story of about there's two acrobats. One's a older man who was very poor, was a widower, and his student was a very young girl. Her name was Sarah, and they did some weird tricks. Like one of them, he took this bamboo pole and put it on top of his head, and then she climbed up the pole and sat on it, and then he would walk around. So they had to be very careful of what they were doing. So one day the teacher said, Sarah, in order for us to not to have an accident and able to succeed in this, that we need to look after each other. So I will watch you and you will watch me. And Sarah said, actually, it's better if I look after myself, you look after yourself. That way we can take care of each other and not have an accident. So it's the same way in our practice, right? It's being honest about our karma. That just means being honest about our conditioning and doing something that will benefit us and others. It's pretty simple. I'll give you another example to maybe simplify it, okay? So when I used to fly, it's been over a year, my favorite part of the flight is when the flight attendants are doing their little talk. Some of it just blows me away. Like, do people really don't know how to put a seatbelt together? They're like, put that in, but maybe they don't. I don't know. It just sounds surprising to me. My son knows how to do that. But anyways, my favorite part of their whole talk is when they say, when the oxygen masks go down, put it on you first, then help others. And when I first heard that, I would say, never. I would help my children first. But then when I thought about it, if I was dead, because I didn't have oxygen, I couldn't help my family or those around me, okay? So the direction's different. I put on the oxygen mask so I can help others. If I'm thinking of myself because I don't like everybody, why I don't like everybody? Because I have a like and dislike mind. It's all about I, my, me. I don't care about anyone else. So I'm going to put my oxygen mask and let everyone else die because I'm most important. The action's the same, me first, but the direction's different, okay? So to me, the practice and the direction are like two wings of a bird. They're not separate. As teaching, we kind of separate everything, right? We talk about primary point, truth, and function. But that doesn't exist. They're all the same thing, right? If you were sitting on a chair and a little toddler ran and fell down, you would just pick up the toddler without thinking about it. That is primary point, truth, and function. But if we're in a dream, then we don't see that toddler. Okay?